You're listening to Soundside. I'm Libby Dankman. It has been a big week on Soundside this week. We explored the public safety problems on Aurora Avenue North that neighbors are calling attention to. I met one of my Seattle journalism idols, Lori Matsukawa, for an interview. We chatted with the mayor as well. Now, the World Cup is starting, and I am thinking ahead of what to get up to this weekend. So let's kick it off with your weekend cruise director, Soundside producer Jason Megatron Burrows.
Thank you, Libby, and welcome to the Weekend Warmup. Let's begin on Friday with some soccer. World Cup fever has swept through the city, and I am happy to report that I am still uninfected. That said, Salmon Bay FC is hosting public radio nights where they are celebrating radio nerds like us. KUOW's own Paige Browning will be one of the honorees alongside folks from KEXP and KNKX. Salmon Bay will be taking on FC Olympia Friday evening at 7 p.m. at Interbay Stadium. Doors open at 5:30, so come hang out with us. Next, do you love a top hat? Or maybe a wearing eyeglass is more your style? If so, you are in luck because out in Port Townsend, you can spend the entire weekend at a steampunk festival. The Brass Screw Consortium is an annual celebration of Victorian-era sci-fi fun, with the 2026 theme being zombie adjacent. There's a whole story about an incident that happened last year, and well, you'll just have to go to solve the mystery of the rat gun. The Brass Screw Consortium runs Friday through Sunday out in Port Townsend. Next up, the Seattle Pride Classic. June is Pride Month, and the Seattle Pride Hockey Association is hosting their annual hockey tournament. There are two divisions, social for those players who just want to go have fun, and competitive for those players who just want to, well, win. Tickets to go and watch are free, and there are a bunch of events happening alongside the Pride Classic, including the Pride Skate on Sunday. The Seattle Pride Classic is happening at the Kraken Community Iceplex in Northgate. It starts up on Friday morning and ends with the competitive final on Sunday afternoon. Next, a bunch of events on Saturday. Sticking with the Pride theme, Lifelong is hosting their inaugural Pride Gala, an evening for equity on Saturday night. Laverne Cox is being honored, Macy Gray is performing, there's an auction. It is a star-studded event with an opportunity to directly support Lifelong programs that provide food, wraparound healthcare, and essential services to thousands of people across Washington state. Lifelong's Pride Gala is Saturday night at the Sanctuary, and everything starts at 6 p.m. Next up, the Aquabats are playing the Showbox on Saturday night. And if you don't know the Aquabats, oh man, they are so much fun. They're basically musical superheroes, so go check them out. Doors are at 6, the show starts at 7 at the Showbox at the Market. If beer is more your thing, the Washington Brewers Festival is taking over Seattle Center. There will be live music and food trucks. There's a booth simply labeled Street Cheese. And of course, you can sample beer and cider from more than 75 craft breweries, cideries, and other craft producers. The Washington Brewers Festival is only 3 hours long, opening at 5 and ending at 8 p.m. on Saturday afternoon in Seattle Center. Next, in Beacon Hill, the Beacon Arts Street Fair. Held on the second Saturday of every month, this event celebrates culture, creativity, and community in Beacon Hill. And June's theme is Pride. There will be live music and queer artists performing all day. You can check out the Beacon Hill Garden Club and the Art Market. The Beacon Arts Street Fair opens at 11 a.m. and closes at 5 p.m. just off the light rail in Beacon Hill. Out in Poulsbo, you can check out the Viking Tour. It's a big biking event and brewfest sent in by Soundside listener Anita. Thank you, Anita. She actually sent in a bunch of biking events, so stay tuned for more this summer. The Brewfest takes place from 11 until 6 p.m. on Saturday at Poulsbo Waterfront Park. But it really is the biking options that make this event shine. I'm going to read these descriptions right off the website because there is absolutely no way I would be able to improve upon them. First, there's the Freya, a scenic and social 15-mile ride of pure bliss. Enjoy a relaxing, beautiful ride where the only thing you'll be breaking is a smile. Perfect for recreational riders and those who prefer scenery over sweat. The Thor brings the thunder with a 29-mile ride. All of the fun, half of the hammer. This route offers a moderate challenge with plenty of rolling hills for riders who want a solid workout without the Odin-level soreness the next day. And finally, the Odin, the all-father of routes, is 57 miles long. The legendary path with nearly 4,000 feet of climbing. It's designed for those who want to earn their place in Valhalla. Prepare for epic views and burning quads. I want to give a hat tip to the writer of those descriptions because that's awesome and make me want to go buy a bike. The bike rides start at 9 a.m. at the Poulsbo Waterfront Park. And finally, if you would rather run with your dog than ride on a bike, you can check out the Furry 5K on Sunday. This 5K fun run and walk takes place at Seward Park and has become an annual tradition with dogs and their people. Registration opens at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. The run starts at 11:30, and post-game festivities include food, drinks, a costume contest, and more. The Furry 5K is Sunday at Seward Park. And that is it. As usual, we will have links to all of these events at KUOW.org/Soundside, and you can find even more events by checking out KUOW's podcast, Meet Me Here. If you would like to suggest an event for future installments of The Warmup, shoot me an email, arts@KUOW.org. Thank you for listening to Soundside. I am Jason Megatron Burrows, and that's what you could be doing this weekend.
Thanks for listening to Soundside. Don't forget you can listen live on KUOW 94.9 Seattle at noon and 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or anytime right here online at KUOW.org or on your favorite podcast app.